Hello, Team Brina. I'm back again with another interesting talk. I am so happy. It's been a while, but today I have a special talk that was asked by one of us. So, guys, I'm very happy for your support. There are so many people who have subscribed to my channel, and that one is a remedious step by all of us. So I'm happy to continue with the questions that are very sensitive to our lives. And today, guys, I'm doing something that is very, very, very sensitive when it comes to how we handle. And this issue is about rejection. What can somebody do when he or she is rejected, or how can somebody cope with rejection? So first and foremost, we have to know what is the meaning of rejection. What is rejection? Rejection, it is being dismissed, or it is refusing of a proposal or an idea. So that is in general. It's just a refusal or a dismissal by a person to a person. So that one is just a simple clarification of what it means. So it is very, 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 very hard for somebody to accept rejection. It is very hard. I know in our daily lives, most of us have experienced rejection, and it was so emotional. Rejection is not something that is good. It is not something that can be rejoiced upon, but it is something that one needs to take a bigger step in regards to how he or she is going to handle it. So today, guys, I want us to deliberate on if you are rejected. Kwa Kiswahili ni kuachwa. Kama umewachwa, what is the next step that you can do? And it's very simple. So we are rejected in relationships, and that one is the key thing. Relationship, mahusiano. So this term rejection comes most probably when we are rejected in the relationship that we have with special people that form part and parcel of our life. So kama umewachwa, what are you supposed to do? So that is just what I want to discuss. So according to the Bible, there are so many instances of rejection in the scripture. Even rejection is even within the Bible setup. So it is something that God was aware that we will experience in our daily lives. So God was one person who knew that during our daily lives, one day, one time, rejection will be part and parcel of our living. So when somebody is rejected, God is very passionate. You have to handle it by being strong in everything that you do. Man also rejected the advice of God. That one, we see it in the Garden of Eden, whereby Adam and Eve were the first people to be introduced in the world. And there were some rules that the Lord stipulated to them to follow. So they decided to go against the rules that God had given them. So this one is just highlighting on how rejection came about. Then the other thing, man rejected the proposal of his fellow man. A man rejecting the proposal of a fellow man. In sometimes somebody can tell you that I want you to do this, but you are not 100% into it. So it is it's not wrong for you to reject that proposal. Maybe sometimes somebody can tell you something that you don't feel will work well with you. So it is just good for you to reject. So in all cases, one is deemed unworthy of acceptance by another. That one is just the moral essence. So this speaks to the possibility of failure, and that we are not always guaranteed success. This one is it just gives us an highlight of knowing that despite being rejected, it doesn't mean that everything has to go your way. So from rejection, it is most important how we respond It is very important on how we respond. How are you going to take it? Unajua wengine wakirejectiwa, they wanatafuta kufanya vitu zenye maybe vitu zenye si nzuri, and to that it means ana end up maybe ana cause mayhem. Unapata mwingine anaharibu vitu za nyumba, unaona. It has gone even to an extent whereby somebody is rejected and he inflicts even the injury to her babies or his babies, which is not good. We have seen even in the just past times that one guy ended up killing the children just because of not agreeing with the wife, which again, to me, it was very sad. So rejection hurts and it feels very personal. By the way, rejection feels very personal. Unaanza kujiuliza, kwani am I the one who made the mistake? Was I overreacting? What went in my mind? You see. So it is also very emotional. Some of us will cry all along knowing that, oh, somebody has just left me, and maybe you had put in more effort when it comes to relationship, when it comes to your involvement in the matter. So when somebody tells you that we are no longer together, or we are not going to be in a relationship, we are no longer going to be in a relationship, it hurts most of us. So though it is emotional and though it drains our feelings, it doesn't mean that we have to overreact. So rejection is similar to a risk, you know. When now we relate rejection to a risk, we'll now be able to know how to handle it. Because even business people, the moment you want to acknowledge that you want to start a business, or you are given yourself a step up to start a business, you are supposed to know that 100% one day or one time you are going to experience risk. So even in general life, you need to know that when an aspect has occurred in terms of being rejected or dismissed, you have to know how to handle it, because it is part and parcel of a risk that is within the life setup. So position yourself so that you can be able to handle this thing positively. You know, sometimes rejection works to benefit us. It doesn't work to destroy us. It works to build us. So when you are rejected, you will be able to know on what is next, what step are you going to do, how am I going to upgrade myself. You know, like now when a rejection has happened, let me just give a simple thing that might cause rejection. Let's say maybe you are not up in terms of neatness, just a simple thing. So maybe somebody rejects you and tells you that you don't fit my neatness, you don't fit in my class of neatness. So when this person rejects you in that quotation of not being neat, so next time you will level up and start maybe having time on your own, doing things that please yourself, and maybe making sure that you are neat, you are up to date in terms of what is necessary, you are focusing on enabling yourself to know which thing is to do first, which is not to do first. Then experiences are good. Then, you know, rejection is an experience, and being an experience, it feels good. It doesn't destroy you. You know, they always say, mwenye ameona kuishi kwingi ama ameona mengi, anajua jinsi ya kujimudu wakati kisa kimetokea maishani mwake. So when you experience so much, it means that your brain is interlocking in terms of what to do next, what is right and what is wrong. So guys, I'm so happy. I want us to step up so that when rejection occurs, we don't go the negative way, we go the positive way. I personally, I have experienced rejection, and to me, it was a step up to the next level. So I'm so happy, guys. Keep on supporting me. And I appreciate so much for those who comment on the questions that I need to do. So continue supporting me, continue making sure that you can give me the ideas or the areas that I need to handle, so that we can continue in growing together. So without so much, I am grateful and I'm saying thank you. Bye.